Welcome to my channel Test Completed. Myself Raj Hotur. From today, I'm starting Cypress Testing Automation new series, uh, which includes use of Copilot AI. Basically, I'll be discussing topic from beginners to advanced versions with JavaScript, and definitely we'll going to see how quickly we can learn and how this copilot makes our life easy while automating the application. It might be UI or API using a Cypress testing tool. Today we'll discuss what all the topics we're going to cover in this series. So in module 1, that is topic 1, we'll be discussing very basic things about what is Cypress and why it is so popular, how to install and the main features, and we'll go till running a test with ed without edless. So I'll do a basic test creation and I will show in this module 1. Module 2 will be writing more and more tests. We'll start from first test specifically using JS and Cypress. We'll see what is a describe block, it block, and what all the different kinds of validations we have. If you are coming from Selenium background, this validations you might be aware, but here it is more simplified because Cypress is a advanced version tool and which is designed by looking at the Selenium's drawbacks. I'll discuss all those drawbacks of Selenium and how it is improved in Cypress. Uh, Here I'll be discussing about assertions as well as debugging with dot debug and dot logs. We'll discuss in detail once we start the sessions. In module 3, basically we're going to discuss about fixtures. If you remember, in Selenium we used to have data in Excel sheet or in a JSON format, and we used to parameterize, right? The same way we can also do it, but there is a different ways of doing in Cypress. So that's where this fixtures comes specifically for test data. And we'll all discuss about handling drop downs, checkbox, radio buttons, because most of the web applications will have these different elements. And also we'll discuss how to identify them, and there is a one feature called file upload and download. In Selenium there is no direct option, but we used to have something like auto IT, if you remember. Why I'm always taking Selenium as a reference, that makes easy because most of the people might have already started or already experienced with the Selenium for a couple of years, and since I take the reference of the Selenium, then it makes easy to understand. Module 4 basically API testing with Cypress, but I'll take this at the end. The more focus will be on UI testing, how easily we can do it with Copilot. Again, why I have taken Copilot as a tool instead of there are other tools like a ChatGPT, Google's Gemini. The reason is Copilot is from Microsoft, and most of the companies use Microsoft Office and Microsoft softwares. So and also GitHub is from Microsoft, so it's going to integrate well with all the Microsoft application, and billing wise also Microsoft pushes very aggressively to use this Copilot. So that's why most of the companies may go with the Copilot. That's what my assumption. uh, and it's going to be easy to integrate or install with VS Code editor. In this complete series I'll be using VS Code. It's if you are not used it, it's almost like a IntelliJ. It's an editor, but it has good features, I cannot compare both IntelliJ and VS Code because they have their own way of working. But VS Code seems pretty well with JavaScript, and that's again from Microsoft. Um, in Module 5, we'll discuss about advanced concepts. So these are the concepts. Custom Cypress commands is basically creating a libraries. The reusable functionality we can create as a Cypress commands. We can also use a page object model. As usual, we used to use a page object model in in Selenium. The same way we can use it here, because page object model is a basically a approach which is going to make our life easy, and scripts are going to be readable as well as most maintainable. That saves a lot of time. We'll use that page object model here too. Then we'll talk about something like environment variables, configurations, handling iframe and cross uh, origin issues. So when it comes to iframe, you know how iframe behaves when we try to identify the element, because that's a elevated structure of the UI. So we cannot directly go and inspect the element or identify. So there are some mechanism to identify. So we'll also discuss how iframe can work with Cypress. And there are some things like retries, whenever the test fails, how to make it retry for a couple of times, and test plugins strategies. um, in Model 6, we'll discuss about the plugins. There are a bunch of plugins provided by Cypress, and if you look at the Cypress document, you will get to know. But yeah, we'll go through those different plugins. For example, Cypress Acts, Cypress Real Events, and there are reports. If you want to generate reports, there are some plugins like Mosha Awesome. In topic 7, I'll be discussing about how uh, Cypress test can be integrated with the CI/CD and running from GitHub or GitLab. Most probably I use GitHub, and we'll set up that pipeline. And once we push the code to GitHub, it should trigger the pipeline and complete the test execution. So it's a like end-to-end scenarios what we usually do in real time in companies. So the same way I'll be doing it here with a real-time web application. And Module 8 is basically interview preparation and real world scenarios. So this will be helpful for the people who are preparing for interviews uh, and the question and answers. I'll be discussing in Module 8. So these are the total 8 modules I'm planning to cover. And this is a first video. Just I wanted to give a introduction and what all the topics I cover. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for being with me. And I hope you like the complete series, and you will learn something about Cypress. See you in next video.